you hear me now? Okay. Sweet. Yes, I'm going to take my paper towel, just like this. And that comes right out. Look how easy that was, huh? So you really, it's easy cleanup. Okay? So you won't believe this. I'll take this piece of cheese right here. Put that directly into the soft dry skillet. So that cheese is going to melt like chewing gum, stick like glue, and at home maybe need a hammer and chisel to get it out, okay? So, by the way, this is left on high heat all day long. Doesn't affect the cookware, but more importantly, doesn't affect your health, okay? Do you know what happens? Yeah. Yeah, never, well not, yeah. So, so I don't know, if you knew if I left a Teflon pan on a high heat like this, do you know what happens? It gives an off gas, which actually they're finding is cancerous, okay? So if you go online and Google the word Teflon, you see the words Teflon flu, Teflon off gases, and the word toxic all over the place, okay? And they're actually finally starting to ban this stuff. There's actually an article right here that I have that the EPA is calling for a Teflon chemical ban. So, were you guys aware of that? Yeah. So you know they found out about it is that people kept pet birds in their kitchens and the birds were falling over dead. And it was actually the veterinarians that discovered that Teflon gas was causing the birds to die. So also too, since Teflon's only big to spray on, if it scratches at all, you have to throw it away, right? Because it expands and contracts and chips into the food. You can't put it in the dishwasher because of that same expansion and contraction. And then when you stop chipping and flicking into your food, you used to have black stuff in your eggs, but you didn't put pepper in yet, right? So it's that stuff coming off the pan. So these, that's it.
Oh, I know.
That's it. So these are dishwasher safe. Yeah, I'm going to go right to the prices just after I do the cheese. The dishwasher safe, okay? So it doesn't expand and contract like Teflon, doesn't chip and flake off into the food. So you see my cheese is melting right here? So how do we get that off at home? Maybe soak it or scrub it. Right in the backyard when no one's looking. I'll just take this piece of white bread. And I'll turn this off a mess. To a gourmet grilled cheese sandwich. Ta-da. Have you ever seen a grilled cheese get made like that? Cheese before the bread. Yep. So notice too I'm using no butter or margarine to cook with this. So I don't know if you know someone with high cholesterol, trying to lose weight, diabetes, or heart condition. What do doctors recommend? Low fat, no fat cooking, right? So with this cookware, it's the only kind I've ever seen. There's no need for fat, oil, butter, grease, lard, or spray to cook. Zero. Okay? So I'm not saying you can't use oil or butter. I'm just saying you don't have to. But with cast iron or stainless steel, that's all necessary, right? So this is my big finale. What's the stickiest thing we cook almost every single day? The incredible double egg. So while the egg's cooking, I'll go over all the pieces and the prices. And today's called special. So you can see how you can save over 60% on this restaurant cookware today. Yeah, I make a mess all the time. Every time. So, I'm sure you'd be impressed with the excellent heating distribution of this cookware. The body itself of this is all made from one solid piece of aluminum, which is a great heat conductor. Aluminum it's made of, okay? So it's one solid piece of aluminum, no recycled pieces, no alloy. So it's a great heat conductor and the most popular material for restaurant cookware. And it's actually 1/3 the weight of stainless steel, okay? And don't forget the cooking surface is all the nonstick titanium. So over my grilled cheese sandwich, let's see how the bread looks on here. Nice and brown, huh? Looks like a regular grilled cheese, except it's healthier for me. So all the better. Take the extra food particles out. So nice and dry the pan, guys. All right. So put the egg in. Around the edge, we'll make a nice omelet. Look how easy that cooks, huh? Nice even heat distribution. So let that sit for a second. So we machine these perfectly flat to achieve an even heating distribution. You know, after years of use, sometimes the bottoms get warped. Okay? And so I don't know about you, I have a glass top stove at home. And so if I can't use, if it isn't perfectly flat, it'll warp, it'll wobble on me, okay? And so this is going to sit perfectly fine in your stove top. It's made from one solid piece of aluminum, no recycled pieces, no alloys, okay? So all you need is a medium heat. You know when you have a warp pan, not everything's touching, so you have to turn the heat up. You just need a medium heat for this, 5, 10, 20 years from now. 30-year warranty to never warp or bend. All right? We've been in business, this brand has been in business for 15 years. The parent company is Twin Towers Trading. We're located in New Jersey. We've been 30 years in business. We're a Better Business Bureau member, and we have an A rating with a Better Business Bureau. And I'll talk about our return policy in just a second as well. So you see my egg's about ready. So I'd like you to please watch the egg. 1, 2, 3. Ta-da! Breakfast is served. I'd be hungry. No. So with this cookware, no oil or butter, right? The only one I've ever seen. So eat healthier, and did I just save 5-10 minutes of my life with the cooking right there, with the cleanup? Try doing that your cookware at home, right? So Let me go over all the pieces and prices for you today.